Hey everybody, day 13, 75 Hard Live Hard Ruck Report. Oh, getting her done again in the evening. Got a pretty late start this morning. It basically my fault. I stayed up a little bit way too late last night. About 2 o'clock in the morning I finally went to sleep, or finally went to bed. Pretty ridiculous. But may end up doing it again tonight. Thinking about pulling an all-nighter, honestly, to finish up a rifle. Got a few things left to do on it as far as getting it chambered and getting it all put together. So I may end up doing that. I don't know. Slept later, so I've got plenty of energy. It took me a while to get going. I found out that if I do not get up in the morning, get up early and get moving, I pretty much waste half the day. So that's a mental thing on my part that I've got to correct and do my best not to do it anymore, although I'm sure it'll happen every now and then. But finally got in the shop this evening, or this afternoon. Got the tinian threaded on this 22-250 Ackley, and got the action fitted to it almost. I forgot to finish that completely. That's the next step, and if anybody's paying attention to the videos I'm posting on YouTube, that's the next step after threading. Is you've got to clock the barrel, so it's pointing the right direction. But that'll be the next step, and then after that we'll be cutting the bolt nose recess, and after that we'll be chambering, and then when I'm done there, can't remember if this one gets a break or not. Either way, flip the barrel around in the lathe and put a well, actually no, yes, torque the action on, then flip the barrel around in the lathe and either crown it or thread it for a brake, put the brake on, blend the brake, and all that jazz. So got a little bit left to do, but it's coming along nicely. So I guess you might be seeing some more videos of that later on in the next few days. I'm not going to post them all at once. Got to keep you on the edge of your seats. But anyways, guys, yeah, I got quite a bit of 75 hard stuff to take care of. I've already read, but actually I've read like 9 pages, and things got a little bit too chaotic earlier at the house. With Jennifer was doing a Poshmark live, and the girls were going nuts. And actually, you'll even see if you watch my video, B actually comes down to the gun shop while I'm running the lathe, which is not the greatest thing, but she's finally understanding that, hey, when Dad's running the lathe, you got to stay away. She's got her own little chair that some of our friends brought down, a little bag chair that she'll sit in and hang out. So anyways, guys, that's about all I got this evening. Just kind of an update, really. Oh, that's something else I did today. I did get meal prep for the week. So I actually ended up taking some of our cube steak and some of our stew meat, because we don't really use any of that. And we got a lot of that left over, plus got a lot of ground beef left over. But took some of that and cooked it up like fajitas. So put some taco seasoning on it, or some fajita seasoning. I don't know what the difference is, but put that on there. And so I'm using that as kind of my chipotle bowls. So I'm using, you know, I got this one, I got white rice. Typically I do brown, but white rice and beef and sour cream, salsa, cheese, all good stuff. So anyways, that's what I got in there. And for breakfast, I've got I got some eggs and bacon and some potatoes, or some sweet potatoes, which I've kind of moved over to those instead of doing regular potatoes. And these I actually ended up putting some zucchini in, get a little bit more fiber and some higher quality carbs. And then I've got my breakfast rice or what I call breakfast rice, which is, you know, rice and a little bit of milk, cinnamon, and butter. And I do about a, I don't know, third a cup of that with my breakfast. So got my 2 meals done, and so that way I don't have to worry about any of that throughout the day. And then I can just kind of fill in the holes throughout the day with some snacks, you know, apple, banana, whatever. And then typically have a decent dinner in the evenings, depending on how much I snack throughout the day. So it works out good. It takes a little bit. It took me about 2.5 hours to meal prep for, you know, I mean, I cooked theoretically 10 meals. So I don't know, not too terrible. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for this evening. I'll see you tomorrow for day 14 of 75 Hard, Live Hard, Ruck Report. And remember, guys, the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. I'll see you guys tomorrow.